I hope you guys had a good lunch, and I don't want anybody falling asleep now, because after lunch, you know what happens after lunch? The blood drains from your brain into your stomach. That's actually the truth. So the blood is shunted into the stomach to help the digestion of the food. And so that's why when people come back from lunch, most people would be, a little, dozy. They want to sleep. And so I hope that is not what is going to happen to this class of people, that we will all be able to pay attention and understand what we are being said here today. So welcome back. Like I told you guys earlier on, I didn't eat a heavy lunch myself because I wanted to be awake. I ate just a piece of carrots. So that was my lunch. Because I know what happens when people eat. Okay? I think we've talked about this, how God provides all the necessary things that people need to be healthy. Everything God has given to us. God has given us the Word of God. God has given us the food that we have. God has given us the air that we breathe. Everything God has provided to make sure that we are healthy. Okay? All right? So these are, what is it that you need to do to stay healthy? To be healthy is not a passive process. You just don't sit down and watch TV and become healthy. I know at this time, the World Cup is going on. I can tell you that 99% of the men in this room are watching the World Cup right now. Yes. So, it's not a passive process. It's a very active process. There are things that we need to do to stay healthy. This encourages individuals to practice habits that will improve health of themselves and their communities, okay? Health promotion compares to building a dam. We've talked about that. Disease curing compares to rebuilding the dam. We've talked about that. Identify the causes of certain problem, notify, and that will prevent the problem in our aspect of life, and that will be very, very important for us. Okay? There we go. What happens? Come and help me here. We went from slide 19 to the end of the slide.